Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm Susie as always, and today I'm by myself. Today we are going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing 10 of Africa's most gruesome serial killers. And if y'all know me, y'all know I love. Should I say I'm very interested in like crime. I watch a lot of ID. If y'all don't know, if you know me, you know that's all you're going to watch when you come to my house. And also we're going to be eating a lot of fresh fruits. I just thought it made sense just to, you know, something like refreshing since we're talking about stuff like this. And I've got some strawberries, cantaloupes, honeydew. Yes, I got tomatoes. I got watermelon, dragon fruit, pomegranate, limes, and blueberries. And yeah, let's get started.
Today we have a dishonorable list of the most gruesome serial killers in Africa. Starting off our list, Stephen Ankimurule, a Nigerian immigrant living in the UK, was arrested for murder.
Nigerians have the hardest names, you guys.
In 1995 and 98. He, however, committed suicide in prison before he could stand trial. He is accused of killing 5 elderly residents of Blackpool, UK. In his suicide note, Stephen claimed he was tormented by thoughts of murder and he had to kill himself in order to prevent him from killing again. Is Richard Arinaitwe. He is currently serving a life sentence in a Ugandan maximum prison. He was arrested for the gruesome murder of an American lady volunteer in a local hotel in Kampala. He murdered the lady by stabbing her 30 times with his jackknife. He was busted by the cops after he got arrested for a robbery at the same hotel, and his knife was linked to the sheath that he accidentally left in the American woman's Kenyan George Otieno Okoth is a self-proclaimed serial killer who was arrested for the murder of a lady at a Kisii hotel. He was later linked to murders of several taxi operators in a nearby Kericho town, when their decomposing bodies were found in shallow graves next to his mother's homestead. During his trial, he smiled as his charges were read and begged the judge for the death sentence, as that was sufficient punishment for his deeds.
Let me say this. Have y'all heard of any serial killers? Because I mean, African serial killers, I'm having. But I don't know if you guys have. Let me know down in the comments down below. I'll look them up.
He would lure women into sugarcane fields, claiming that he would get them jobs. He would then proceed to rape and strangle his victims with their undergarments, bury them in shallow graves, and at times he would burn down the sugarcane fields to destroy evidence. He was arrested when DNA found on one of his victims was matched to DNA taken from him in an earlier arrest for rape. Mailoni Brothers, Mika, Stefano.
It's very rare to hear of African serial killers, guys. Very rare.
From 2007.
At least not that I know of.
According to one of their wives, they chew our money craze and sought the help of a sorcerer. After they failed to fulfill the specialist commands, they were cast, and this caused them to go on a killing spree. They officially killed 12 victims and were gunned down by a special arm of the Zambian army known as the Commandos. Sisitole is currently serving a 2,410-year sentence in Simax prison, Pretoria, South Africa. His murders were dubbed ABC murders after the towns in which he committed the murders. All of his victims were ladies seeking employment in his fictitious charity organization. He would lure them into the field, overpower them, rape, and murder them. By 1995, he had claimed 30 victims, causing nationwide panic. Sitole was captured after making several calls to journalists and his brother-in-law. Moses was sentenced for 38 murders, but he claimed to have murdered at least 76 victims. In 2007 and 2012, the village of Thololeni lived in fear because of Bulelani Mabai. He caused havoc in the village, primarily targeting houses where there were no men, attacking vulnerable women and children. His MO was either by stabbing victims with a bush knife or beating them with an axe. All men in the village were rounded up to give DNA samples, but this did not deter Bulelani, as he continued his killings for 13 months until he finally left his shoe in one of the crime scenes, which led to his capture. He is serving 12 life sentences for 20 murders. Villagers in the Thololeni still live in fear, as they believe Bulelani did not work on his own. Philip Onyancha, better known as the Kenyan Vampire, was arrested after a woman's remains were recovered from his
where
he had worked as a guard. He claims to have killed 17 people, mostly female and children. He preyed on female prostitutes by luring them into rooms, attacked, strangled, and then proceeded to drink their blood. Onyancha claims that his killings were cultic, and that he still had 83 more killings to fulfill his calling. His case is currently pending in Kenyan courts. Sur Al-Turbini was born in 1980. He ran away from home as a child and joined a gang of misfits in Cairo. He later ventured off and started his own gang that would abduct, rape, and kill other street children. He would fling his victim off the carriage roofs of the express train after performing heinous acts on them. 2 of his gangmates were arrested, leading to his arrest. He was sentenced to death after claiming to have killed at least 30 street children. Opus Cedric Markey was known as the Wamapan Killer and the Hammer Killer, as the police did not know that it was one and the same person. Wamapan Killer would bludgeon lone men, women, or couples with rocks and rape the women. The Hammer Killer's MO was hammering tailors in their shops to death. Cedric was arrested for Wamapan killings in 1997, and he cooperated with the police officers, leading them to numerous crime scenes. It was when he led the police to a pawn shop that they realized that he was the same person. He was convicted for 27 murders, 26 attempted murders, 14 rapes, 41 aggravated robberies. He was sentenced to 27 life sentences, plus 1,159 years and 3 months imprisonment.
That was the longest sentence I think I've ever heard of. What? Okay, you guys, that was it. What was that? 1,000 years or something like that? That's all. Yeah, I don't even think they do that here in America. They just say like life, or I don't know. Someone explain to me how prison time works. I know, well, I'm not really 100% sure, but kind of 100% sure that, someone explain this to me. Does prison time work differently than outside time? If y'all understand what I'm saying? Because when they say 128, 200 years, how are they calculating this? How are they supposed to live 200 years, 300 years? Like, someone explain to me, because I don't understand. But honestly, you guys, I believe that, you know, with these kind of crimes, you know, people should be given the same punishment. You know, like if you rape someone, you should get raped. If you torture someone, you should get tortured. Like, I don't know. That's just how I personally feel. You should feel, you know, what you did, you know? And, I don't know. This is really good, you guys. I'm glad I chose fruits for this. But, I know this was really short, but, I'm gonna do another one. But this one will be a little bit longer and, more serial killers. I'm gonna try to do more African serial killers, because you really hear about African serial killers. It's very rare. And, you know, I'm just really interested and curious. I'm very curious. Like, very curious, you guys. But, and yeah, so also, I don't think Sophia would have wanted to be on here. She does not like crime, murder, all this stuff. She just, it's not for her. She just, she doesn't like this kind of stuff, but me, on the other hand, I love this stuff. Not love, but very interested. Okay, you guys. So, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I am going to get better. I will do better. I'm going to be more consistent. Alright, you guys. Until next time. Bye.